Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're staying smooth. Welcome to some more Pokemon Fire Red. This is going to be part 4. And we already got the first batch, the second batch, caught all the Pokemon that are obtainable up until this point. Let's go ahead and fix the team up. So, real quick, I was able to make some trades today. Shout out to Noe for helping me out. I appreciate it, dude. I was able to get the starters all. Well, I already have my Charmander, but I was able to get the Squirtle and a Bulbasaur. So we now have the starters, and I was also able to get a Bellsprout and a Sandshrew, and I also have an extra Ivysaur here. So I'll put that over here for now. Version exclusive. Put that over here. Oh, actually, I could just leave it. Okay. So let's see. We grab you for paralysis, you for the dig, you for the teleport, you for the lead, you for the cut. We also have access to cut now. Dragon Wolf, how are you? Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing? What about you, though? How are you? Let's go ahead and put this over here. Go there, and the last thing I'm gonna bring is something that can help me attack. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna bring the Meowth so it can help me with pickup ability. So let's go ahead and grab this Pikachu. Move this over here. Boom. And these 3 Rattatas we can release. These were the trades. I made these for the starters. So we just started a new save, and basically, he was able to help me just send over some of the starters so that I don't have to look them. So those are some of the Rattatas that I used. And we're just going to go ahead and release them because we don't need them anymore. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're all set. We have, like I said, we have the starters. We have all the starters. So we have the Bulbasaur, we have the Squirtle, the Bulbasaur, and the Charmander. Put them in the numbers that they're supposed to be. There you go, that looks better. There it is. Yeah. Alright. This was the Ivysaur that I used to speed run, so that I can hurry up and get the cut. So, yeah, this Ivysaur helped us out right here. This is a good Ivysaur. I could bring it along, actually. I'm gonna be honest, I should bring it along. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bring it along. I can bring it along, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I've got an Ivysaur in the team. Okay. Check the team out. This is what we're working with. Okay, so one thing I want to show off for the way that I'm playing this right now. So I'm gonna keep the ship in Kanto. I'm not gonna let it leave, right? So just one thing I want to point out. So normally the boat should be gone by now, but I traded over. Shout out to Noe. I traded over a Bellsprout that he was playing on Leaf Green, and I taught it Cut, and then I traded over to myself, right? So now I have access to Cut, which is really, really useful. So, normally this boat should be gone by the time you get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. And as you can see in my TM case, I do not have Cut. It is not in my inventory. The only way for me to pick it up is if I go talk to this gentleman right now. There you go. So now we have the cut, right? But we don't want the cut. Because what happens if you accept the cut, what ends up happening is the boat leaves. And the boat is going to the Johto region. That's where the boat is going. So as soon as I step out, it's bye-bye to the boat. Right? So the boat leaves. Right? And I don't want the boat to leave. I want the boat to stay forever. If I don't get to go to the Johto, no one gets to go to the Johto. So I'm going to go ahead and soft reset. And the boat is leaving. But because I already have a Pokemon with cut, we get to keep the boat there forever. See that? Thanks to the trade over. And let's continue. Let's do this. You know what's... I can actually use this. I can use this now. Yo, champ in the making. Lightning America is his name? That's amazing. Okay. So Pharaoh should be able to do this. Well, I mean, I got the Duck Trio. Bum, 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 bum. So how are you? Well, I'm doing just fine. I've been working on trying to get everything ready for tonight's stream. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but that's usually how the process goes. But I got it done, so good luck. Oh yeah, we got this. No worries. Oh, this is in the bag. This gym belongs to me, and solely me. Just kidding. Okay, Mud Slap. Alright. Easy. We're just gonna fight the trainers with the Duck Trio. Make our life a lot easier so that Pharaoh doesn't have to, like, get KO'd in here. Bailey. Engineer Bailey. Starts off with the Voltorb. We go for the Mud Slap. They get KO'd. It's a pretty strong Duck Trio. I think it's modest natured. I think it's modest. That Magnemite would have been annoying with the Pharaoh. Okay, level 32. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly through this gym. Nice. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. I'm more than prepared. I'm actually more than prepared at this point. I'm OP at this point. I'm actually broken. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the switch. Gosh, I dislike the way these traps work. There it is. Alright. Let's do this. Lieutenant Surge. Doug Trio is going to sweep the gym leader. Hmm? How dare you survive? Remove yourself from battle. What? You super potion? Man, the sand tomb on top of a sandstorm is crazy. With the poison, sheesh. The miss is real. Ooh. I like it. Nice. Alright, and the Raichu we did. Your life is over. What? He's gonna try to buy some time right here with this double team. It'll be interesting if I miss. That's gonna be KO. And there you have it. So we get to keep the SSN parked at the Vermilion Harbor, and we get the third badge, so we can continue on like we're supposed to. I never liked that the boat would leave. I was like, bro, I want to be on the boat. Why are you guys leaving? I want to go over there to the Johto region. Okay, there you go. And that's that. Again, I'll show you one more time. Usually at this point in the game, the boat should be gone. But in this case, we get to keep it forever. And that's how I go about my playthroughs. Okay. So, oh, what are you doing here? Okay, I'll go. Let's go back to Route 2. Oh, snap, my boy. We don't need it. We can go. But I do have an Ivysaur that I have access to. This is the Ivysaur I use to speedrun so that I can go get the cut. So that's cool. I'll always remember this Ivysaur. It's a naughty nature. It got us the first badge and the second badge. So this is a good Ivysaur. It was a huge help for the speedrun. So. Ooh, a Doug Trio. Level 29. They're starting to pop out. The other day, they weren't popping up. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Crit that, baby. Oh. We missed this next one. Ooh, the Sand Tomb. That's gonna hurt. Mega Rayquaza, Arceus, and Mewtwo. Yeah, those are pretty strong. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to beat. The Mega Rayquaza with the Delta, man, with the Dragon Ascent. Yeah, that thing is dangerous. Especially like with something like an Arceus to back it up, depending on the plate that you're running. And then Mewtwo is always gonna be good no matter what. It's just Mewtwo's just OP. I'm happy that I have a Bulbasaur that helped me out. I'm so glad I got this. I've got a Bulbasaur that I'm going to be working on too, but I like this Ivysaur. This Ivysaur is the speedrun Ivysaur, so huge help to the speedrun that I did earlier today. I was speedrunning on somebody else's game just so that I can get the cut, and I achieved my goal. I am really happy that I was able to do so, as well as I got Noe, the person that was helping me. I made sure that he got some starters himself, so I made sure that his journey started off with Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. So it was a lot of fun today. A lot of fun. Well, you know what? If I have Sweet Scent, it would really help because I could pull Pokemon out. I really don't need the Leaf Seed, honestly. Leaf Seed is just not it. I'd rather go for yeah, no, I'd rather go for the Sweet Scent so I can pull Pokemon out here later. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll keep the Sweet Scent. I don't need the Leaf Seed. Yeah, Leaf Seed ends up just becoming, like, useless after you just get so strong. Do you like cats? I adore all animals and living things except for spiders. I love all the animals. I don't like spiders. Like, we fight it. We fighting over some spiders. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even. And then, you got the you know what? I just don't like spiders, okay? I don't like them. Sorry to everybody that loves spiders. I don't. I don't like spiders. Okay, so let's see. Looking for an Abra. Okay, so we don't want to do that just yet, but we do want to talk to you for the Flash. Don't we get Flash from you? Oh, wait. Hold on. He's not. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me talk to him. I know I'm supposed to get Flash from there. Yeah, no, I don't like spiders. I can't mess with spiders. Um. Oh, there goes the 8 I'm looking for. Now, I'm a little curious. No, I have to talk to him. I'll pick up the Flash. Yeah, we pick up the Flash here. I could do that. It's just the cut that I didn't want to pick up. So, yeah, I'll pick up the Flash. Okay. So, we're going to walk down this path. And we're going to grab these 2 items here. And here. I think there's 3. Is there something invisible over here? No. That's it. You would think there'd be something invisible, right? You would think. Because it's just like, why are you leading me here? But no, there's nothing. Okay. So I'm actually going to catch a Spearow at the lowest level possible, which is going to be level 3. That's why I wanted to come back to Route 22. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because I want to get the Farfetch'd at the lowest level as possible. So let's see if I can catch me a Spearow at level 3. It's funny, we're all the way back to Route 22. I was just over here earlier today, dude. I was speed running through this game earlier. Oh my gosh. In somebody else's game. But man. And this is the Ivysaur. The Ivysaur trophy right here for me. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to run around. I got the Sweet Scent. Legit. Minky. I stream when the time calls for it. And today's Saturday, so I'll be streaming. It's gonna be not too late of a stream, but we're hanging out. So I'm playing the game right now. I like seeing the sweet set. That's pretty cool. We're looking for a Spearow level 3. Just like this Mankey right here, but it's gotta be level 3. Too bad I can't catch a Spearow at level 2. Otherwise I would. Spearow's 10% here. Yeah, I didn't really realize how long it was gonna take me to speed run, but fortunately I was able to get it done. And yeah, man. Shout out to Noe, bro. Shout out to Noe. I appreciate you for allowing me to use his Switch 2 that had leaf green on it. And yeah, fun time, fun time. It was actually fun watching myself do the speed run. I was like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. I was like, I might need to do a speed run. Yeah, I got to the Vermilion City like pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. All right, so this is the Spearow that we're looking for. We need it to be level 3 so that I can trade it. We captured. Let me lower the HP. I don't think I can. Try capturing it. I don't have anything to lower the HP, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I get it right here. That's what I'm talking about. You know what would be funny? If this thing's like Jolly or Adamant, that means that I have to go catch it. Let's see. I'll check first. If it's Adamant or Jolly, I'm keeping it. I'm just going to be straight up. Let's check it. Gentle. Oh, this thing is leaving. Okay. So we put this over here. And the reason why we caught that is so that I can make the in-game trade for the Farfetch'd. So let's get out of here. We don't need to go through Viridian Forest anymore because we have cut. Make our way through. I am so glad I was able to get the cut just in time. I was running out of time. I was like, no. And then I made it just in time. I was like, all right, cool. So I get to keep the SSN in my save file forever. So we're going to go this way. There's no reason for us to be over here. I just have the cut and I want to take a peek over here. So we pick up the old amber right here. Let's talk to everybody. Oh, seismic toss? Okay, okay. Okay. Can I have the old ember, please? Yeah, that's usually how it goes, my boy. What's that? Somewhere? You just want me to go somewhere and get it examined? Okay. I'm behind the counter. You can't sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid, but no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? Yes. Okay. Can I look at any of these books while I'm back here? Okay, it's just crammed full of Pokemon books. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we picked up the old amber. We got a level 3 Spearow so that I can trade it for my Farfetch'd. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. I could just do this. No need to walk. I can just teleport. Back to Viridian. Oh, no. I went into... Okay, so I have to go this way. Alright. You know what? I want to check and see if that's the lowest level Spearow that I can catch. I think I can only go to level like 2 or 3. Hold on. Hold on. Yep, Route 22 is going to be level 3. Yep, so I got the lowest level Spearow that you can catch in the game. All right, so we're going to take this back. Oof, the miss is real. I'm just going to run because that might hurt. So let me get out of here. Ah, 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 ah. The arena trap, it's just so beautiful. I'm stuck in here. It needs to get KO'd. That's beautiful. Alright, let's make our way. This is not gonna let me run away. Might as well just razor this. Okay. Nice. I'm first. Okay. Hit you with the razor leaf, and I missed. And you dig, you magnitude 9, the maximum magnitude that you can hit me with. That says base power 90. Holy cow! And it was a crit. You were level 15. That hit pretty hard. Okay. Make it to the... Nope. The arena trap is preventing us from safely running away. So it's either I hit him with the razor leaf or they outspeed me and I miss. Ooh, I'm glad I'm outspeeding right now. Alright. Keep running. Oh, goodness, the spawns in here is crazy. I wish this had online battles though. Saga, I know, man. I know. I know, dude. I know. I'm not even gonna debate. I know, bro. I'm just gonna say I know. I know. Yeah, I know, bro. Hey, what's up, William? Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, Saga, I know, dude. I know. How you guys doing this evening? Y'all doing alright? Talk to the smooth. Tell me what's happening. Go ahead, talk to the smooth. Tell me how the day went. I'm all ears. Can I razor this? Pretty good. And yourself? I had a great day. It started. It got low key. It got sweaty for me after four, like around like 4:30. Yeah, it got sweaty because I had to like speed run. I had to trace. I had to trade starters. I had to do a whole bunch, and it wasn't until like 4:30 where I got an opportunity to like hop on somebody else's leaf green and like try to make all this happen. So I'm playing leaf green. Okay, okay, that's what's up, buddy. I s- I need to play this myself. Yeah, bro. You are right about that. Not having the access to like internet trading. That'd have been nice. I never had a shiny before, so I'd probably try to get a shiny Squirtle. Yeah, yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, I saw a lot of people just soft resetting for the game, and if I'm gonna be honest, like, I I want to play the game. Like sitting there soft resetting for hours and hours and hours, that just kills the game for me. So I'm like, bro, let me just beat the game first, and then I'll go soft reset for some stuff. So okay, so real quick on a recap, we're all done with Vermilion City. The only thing we didn't do was finish the ship because we don't have to, because I'm keeping it forever now. But basically, we caught all the Pokemon. There's nothing else for us to do here. I can trade for the Farfetch right now. I mean, I guess I could. No, I'll save it. I'll save for the Farfetch trade. I'll do all my in-game trades on one live stream. So yeah, I'll just save it. Hmm. So the hidden items don't appear. I guess unless the boat goes away. I don't know right now. Here's my answer. Because there's some hidden items appear somewhere. Yeah, so I guess apparently if the boat isn't gone, I can't grab those. So we're gonna figure that out later. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to do all my in-game trades, so don't worry about it. I just want them all to be the lowest level as possible. Can you get eggs? Yes, you can start making eggs once you make it to the Sevi Island. The Sevi Islands, I should say. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put away the Ivysaur for now. Okay. We are on Route 9, I believe. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yes, you can absolutely get eggs in this game, which is a good thing. I need to double check if the Everstone works. They Fire Red and Leaf Green, they don't have the same mechanics as Pokemon Emerald. Even though Fire Red and Leaf Green came out after Ruby and Sapphire, which is so weird now that I think about it. I'm like, yo, they gave us Kanto first before they gave us the Hoenn, even though Hoenn region was released in like 2023, 2003, sorry, 2023, 2003. Um, yeah, so they just started off as a Kanto first, and they'll roll out the next games. But yes, you can make some eggs. As far as like, for example, I'll give you a quick example. So let's say I had a like this. Let's say I wanted to make a naughty Bulbasaur. If I give this Ivysaur an Everstone, I don't think it works with the Ditto. I don't think the Everstone works. So like those types of mechanics, like those mechanics weren't updated. And I really that would have been nice if they were. So it would have been nice. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so the goal for today's stream, for tonight's stream, I should say, is we got the third badge, and we want to make it basically through Rock Tunnel. So it's not gonna be like a super long stream. I just wanted to get the Rock Tunnel out of the way because it is a. So we'll make our way through there. Plus, I'm doing Route 9 right now, So today's stream is Vermilion Badge, Route 9. Route 10, Rock Tunnel, and until we make our way to the Lavender Town. So we're gonna catch all the Pokemon through these routes, as well as get over there. And now that I say that, I might need to go get some Pokeballs. Hold on. Aerial Ace. Yeah, let's pick that up. That's a good one. Lordy asked, did you see did you see Gen 10 starters? Yes. I was having a conversation with some people about that today. My favorite starter out of all of them, and the only one actually, because I don't like the other two. I'm just gonna be honest. I think I could be pronouncing his name Rueco or something like that. I think his name is. I like the water one. I'm a fan of the water one this time around. Yeah, I think I like the design to the water gecko. I'm gonna say I like that one. Somebody said earlier, dude, it was so funny. They said that the grass starter looks like something off of Angry Birds. I was like, bro, that's what that looks like. I was like, yes, that is exactly what it looks like. It looks like something out of Angry Birds. Yeah, I don't like the grass starter, and I don't like the fire starter. I do like the water starter. I like the water starter's design. I feel like it's more unique than the other ones. I love the water symbol on the forehead. I was like, bro, that's drippy. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I do not. I didn't want the dog. I was like, hey, the dog. I mean, the dog looks like it's gonna be strong in its third form. But if we're just talking about first forms, which one looks the coolest? The gecko wins, like by a landslide, bro. The dog looks basic. The bird looks like something out of Angry Birds, and the gecko actually looks unique in its own way. Like I said, I like the water symbol. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. When it forget the starters, right? Forget the starters for a second. My main concern is just making sure that the game works like it's supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Let's go buy some Pokeballs. Yeah, that's my main concern. Like I don't want people getting upset over the starters. I don't want it's just like we need to just be focused on is this game gonna work on the Nintendo Switch 2? Is it gonna be running at a solid, 60 FPS? Is it gonna be running at a solid 30 frames? Is the multiplayer gonna work? Is it gonna lag if we're on the same world? Like what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like those are the types of questions that I have. Um, it's just is the game gonna work? Like dang. Honestly, that's really the biggest question right there. Well, the memes are, yeah, the game is out next year. Yeah, yeah, I know. I saw that the game doesn't come out till next year. So, uh, with that being said, that means that they should have more than enough time to make sure that the first, well, I guess I'm not gonna consider Pokemon Legends ZA like a flagship Pokemon game. That's not it. So the flagship Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be Pokemon Wind and Waves. My expectation is that game better work on the Nintendo Switch 2. That's it. If the game does not work on the Nintendo Switch 2 and we've got ourselves another Violet Scarlet situation, I'm just going to give up on any new game that Pokemon ends up just creating, bro. And I'm just going to stay in the past. Because at this point, it's just better in the past. Really? You know what I mean? Like, the games work. Like when I plug in, it's plug and play. You know what I mean? I don't see no frame drops. I don't. And if you didn't know this, Pokemon Emerald plays at 60 FPS. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can look that up and you can fact check that. Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy Advance is running at 60 FPS, but their new games they can't. So let's just get that. Let's just focus on making sure that the game actually works on the system that is being sold to you. Because Scarlet and Violet was just a huge slap in my face. I couldn't even enjoy it with my friends, multiplayer, in the Union Circle. Yeah, no, Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that's crazy. I know, dude. I know, man. Yeah, I know. But you know, like if you hear me saying this, like it's listen to what I'm saying though. I hope the game works on my system, bro. That makes no sense. Like, who should be saying that? Nobody. No, no. Like that's no. Nobody should be saying. That's just the problem, dude. Nobody. Like, I hope the game works properly. I hope we don't have frame drops. Like what? Like why can't they? Why can't this $150 billion company just make a game that works? I don't know. I have no idea. I will say it is going to be a huge. The 30th year anniversary was just a huge slap in my face, right? In my face. If Pokemon Wind and Waves comes out and it's dropping frames, dude, I give up. I give up on y'all. I'm literally just giving up on y'all. I give up. What's forward to look? What's there to look forward to? Scarlet and Violet did the same thing, right? I don't know what you expect from me, like as a consumer. You're selling me something that doesn't work. I'm tired of you. I'd rather go give my money somewhere else, or give it to like an older game like this because I'm enjoying this game more than I did Scarlet and Violet. So that says a lot. That says a lot. I hope I don't fall through the road. Exactly. Type situation. You get what I'm saying? I hope my head doesn't start spinning and my arms start going to the. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I fell through the world once. Like I got stuck into a mountain, and I got stuck into the ground. Yeah, and I had to like reload my save. Yeah, dude, crazy stuff. That's crazy. I'm looking for the Pokemon that we can capture in Route 9. Dude, are you serious? There's nothing here for us. Okay. There's nothing here for us. Let's just continue. Okay. This guy all the way over here. Oh, look, we got an item. An Oranberry. Okay, cool. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sweet scent, baby. Look like there's nothing here. Yeah, I'm not staying in the grass, that's why. You know what? I should be able to fight this guy with an arrow. Bring it on. Yeah, that's just my biggest concern. If they release Wind and Waves a year later from now, and in the first week, people are complaining about frame drops, I'm done, job. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch 2. I don't plan on getting a Nintendo Switch 2. The running joke we had was buy your Switch in, I think it was 2032. That's when you're gonna get your Nintendo Switch 2 OLED. Might as well just wait till 2032, basically. Um, but yeah, I'm not interested in the Switch 2. Um, I just want the games to work. Is that so bad? Why am I even asking? No, it's not bad, bro. You just want the games to work. That's all. Yeah, no, that's bad. I just want the games to work. That's it. That's how you know we're in the bad state. Dude, can the game just work, please? Like, that's really all they need to do, bro. Just make new games that actually work on the system. Is that too much to ask for? Type situation. Yes, it is, Rico. Don't ask for things like that. Okay, my bad. It's disrespectful. I apologize. How dare you, Rico? Expect a $150 billion company, Rico. How dare you? Oh, my bad. How foolish of me. I should have known better. I should have known. But then if the game comes out and it works and it's 60 FPS and everything works, handy dandy notebook, alright, then we got a good game. I mean, well, what else am I supposed to say? Either it works or it doesn't. If it doesn't work, then it's garbaggio boo boo. If it works, hey, we got something here. Bro, dude, just I'm not trying to rain on the parade, bro, but Sword and Shield, they made fun of Sword and Shield. They made fun of Scarlet and Violet. All the flagship games are running jokes at this point. So I don't know, guys. Let's go make sure that I grab this item that's over here. I don't want to leave it. Yeah, I don't know. All their flagship games have been bad. You know what I mean? The only thing keeping this together is hope. Can we even really call it hope? No, Rico. No. That's so sad. My boy's wishing over here, bro. Let me find me a Jirachi, bro. Make a wish, man. That's horrible, dude. These guys need to step up their game, dude. Let's step up their game. Okay. All right, and those are gonna be all the invisible items for the Route 9. Let's continue. Don't you dare patronize me. I didn't even say anything. Oh, she's talking about the Pokemon Company. Ah. Don't you patronize me. Okay, whatever. Okay. Nothing right there. Okay, so we're in Route 10. Let me go ahead and take a look at Route 10. What's here available for us? There should be a few Pokemon. A Chop, I think. What? Dude, there's so many Pokemon missing from Fire Red and Leaf Green and Pokemon Yellow. You can catch them a Chop here. We're looking for a Voltorb. Let's try to see if we can find it. %40 chance. Have you ever played Gamma Emerald? I have not played Gamma Emerald. I've seen what the fans have been doing. I need to get involved in some of the fan made games. There's some really good ones out there. I'd like to take a peek at some of them. I usually just stay to official games and stuff like that. But I've seen some interesting stuff with people making some cool things. Like the Gamma Emerald. That looks like, dude, the Gamma Emerald looks good. I seen that. That looks like Octopath Traveler type situation, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's something that the company could do, but they just don't, man. They just don't. Yes, I have seen it though. I have seen the Gamma Emerald. Gamma Emerald is really good. I've seen that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a fan-made Pokemon Emerald, and it looks good. It does look good. Credit where credit is due, baby. Credit where credit is due. How many Pokemon do I need to catch in the Rock Tunnel? Just 2 Pokemon. Okay, so we'll actually get through the Rock Tunnel pretty quickly. Okay. Alright, nothing else there to catch. Let me just look at this real quick. Okay, so there's a couple items. There's one item that I won't be able to grab because I don't have Surf. But I'm going to try to grab everything I can. So there's an item right here. Okay. 1. 2. 3. And then the next one is gonna be on by Lavender Town, and so I'll grab that one. But the last one is gonna be right there by the power plant. So I'll come back and grab that later. But we grabbed as many as we can grab so far. So I'm gonna fight this person. Kenneth says, "Well, it's fire, even though it's still in demo." Okay, so it's still in demo. Okay, okay. Like, dang, even the 3DS didn't stand a chance. Oh, okay. By the way, I'm from the Philippines. Shout out. Oh, shout out to the Philippines, baby. Shout out to the Philippines, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. You so far away from me. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for finding the channel. I hope you have a great evening and I hope you stay smooth and I hope you stay safe. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You're miles and miles and miles away. Over hundreds and miles away. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I caught a Gyarados on a good rod when I'm looking for a horsey. What level was that Gyarados? Eddie? When you caught it with the good rod? And where did you catch this Gyarados with the good rod? What route did you do that at? I'm interested. Tango says, I'm watching and gaming here too. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, kick back, relax, man. Tell me what you're doing in your game. Talk to the smooth. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, you have? Yeah, I have that. Yes, I have. Thank you. Okay. So we drop this off. Two rare candies, drop that off. Max Ether, drop that off. Ethers, drop those off. Stardust, drop that off. Nugget, drop that off. Everstone, drop that off. Okay, I can keep everything else. Just caught another Gyarados, but where you at though? What route are you doing? Oh, Route 12 fishing. Okay. Hold on, how'd you do that though? Route 12 with the what? Oh, you're right there. But how Route 12 with the good rod? I didn't know you could do that. Hold on, I'm checking right now. I know where you're at. Bro, what level is that Gyarados? What level is the Gyarados that you caught? I'm looking at the information right now. Tell me what level that Gyarados that you caught, bro. I need to know. Level 25? Bro, are you sure you're not using the Super Rod? You sure you're not using the Super Rod, bro? And if you're on Route 12, just go talk to the guy, right? He's gonna hand you the Super Rod. You can get the Super Rod from Route 12. Let's talk to everybody. Bro, I can't believe you caught that with a good rod. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna have to try that. Okay, let's go up here and see. Okay, so we have every thing that we need. We have all the Pokemon. I guess I can teach something Flash. Let's see, hold on. Oh, Bellsprout, you'll learn it. I'll keep the Vine Whip for an attack move. Bro, I have no idea how you caught that that Gyarados with at level 25 with a good rod. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's supposed to be a super rod catch. Finally, we've made our way to the rock tunnel. There's only 2 Pokemon for us to capture here. Machop, and Onix. Let's get him. Now we can see. We don't need this. There are no hidden items in Rock Tunnel. We could just make our way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this to save me some time. There. Let's go. Like I said, there's only 2 Pokemon for us to capture here. Plus, I want to make sure that I get to the lower level so I have a better chance of catching the Onix. Shout out to Eddie. He was just over here, but I think yesterday. So, good thing you caught your Onix and your Machop. Cashier Marquis says, Bro's team is not it. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, this is not the team that we'll be rocking. I'm EV training. If you want to see the true team, it's not going to be until a while. But, I mean, if you want me to flex, I can stop and flex real quick. I mean, you're judging my team, and I don't like that. So how about I show you my power instead? First time to stream and that's what you have to say? Foolish. You don't even know who I am, my friend. For starters, let me let you in on a little secret. You're talking to the Smooth, baby. Okay, so this is going to be a Pidgeot. It has the Adamant Nature. I'm going to train that later. We also have the Mankey, level 3. I'm going to train that later. We have the Rattata, Adamant Nature. We're going to train that later. We have the Oddish, Modest. It's going to be a Blossom. That's going to be trained later. Clefairy, there's going to be a Clefable with the Adamant Nature. Belly Drum, I see that coming through soon. We have the Nidoran, Jolly Nature, Nido King with the Earthquake. Yeah, that's going to be there. We have the Adamant Persian with the Fake Out coming to you later. We have the Solar Snipe Bulbasaur traded today. Modest Nature. What'd you say about the team? I've got a Naive Charmander already maxed out with the 252 on the speed. Need I say more? And I also have a Squirtle too. But I don't want to be too OP, my friend. That just takes the fun out of the game. You use Meowth for that. I have a couple of Meowths for the pickup ability. I like how this guy just came out of nowhere talking about Bro's team is not it. My bad, gang. Wasn't familiar with your game. No, no worries, bro. I appreciate that. Nah, no worries, dog. I appreciate that, bro. Nah, respect, though. Respect, though. I respect that. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. No. It's good, though, because, it's good that you call that out. It's just like, bro, how are you even playing this game right now? So, yeah, you missed out, dude. You might want to, I'll just show you. I'll just show you later. Just hang around. I'll show you everything that we're up to. Yeah, this is a different playthrough through anybody that you're going to see on YouTube. Nobody on YouTube is doing it like me. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody on YouTube is doing a playthrough like this. They're not ready. They're not ready. Some call it cocky. Others call it confidence. I call it being smooth. I'm rooting for this team destroying the Elite Four. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm going to make it happen, dude. You'll see if you just hang around, keep watching the streams. I'm going to show you how to properly EV train a full team from scratch. So, you don't have anything to worry about. Just relax, chill, just watch the stream, and wait for some crazy stuff to happen. Watch me get confused right here. Oh, I was about to say, money. Yeah, no, I'm so glad that the Gen 3 is here, and I'm happy to see when we get Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Bro, I'm so glad you. Yes, we're talking in chat. We're talking in chat. So Kenneth brought up the alternative cave, the altering cave. Not sure how they're gonna work about the altering cave. If they're gonna give us extra Pokemon in there, I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna show you, and we'll find out together. So I'm also gonna be seeing if I can mystery gift, if it allows me. But I don't think we need the mystery gift because at the end of the game, when you beat the Elite Four, it gives us the tickets. So the mystery gift tickets. So I don't know if there's any other items that the mystery gift gives in this game. I have to double check. What's up, Joan? Jonah, what's up, Jonah? Which Pokemon journeys was your tough journey to win the battle and collect gems? That's a good question. Let me think back. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I feel like maybe. Hmm. Bro, that's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that before. I feel like. Um. I feel like maybe Unova is a tough region. Has good battles, good gym leaders. Yeah, I feel like the Unova, respectfully, the Unova. I think the Unova deserves that. They do a good job with difficulty. Yeah, I think the Unova deserves that one. Wait, how did you get Bulbasaur and Squirtle? So today, again, shout out to Noe. He's probably not even watching stream, but shout out to Noe. Um, I met up with a friend today. I told him my situation, and I told him that I was trying to get a Pokemon with Cut. So he gave me my. I was able to get my version exclusive. He let me use his Nintendo Switch too. And today I played with a Nintendo Switch 2. So finally I was like playing a Nintendo Switch 2 today. So his Nintendo Switch 2 had Leaf Green. I started like 6 save files. Um like over. I sent him 3 starters. I sent me over the other 2 starters that I needed. And then I speed ran and I went to go catch me a Bellsprout and I taught it Cut. And then I traded it over to my game so that I didn't have to pick up Cut from the Cut Master on the SS Ann ship. So now the SS Ann ship is there permanently and forever. So the boat never left because I traded me over a Bellsprout. And this was the Ivysaur that I was using for the speed run today on his Nintendo Switch. And I traded it over too as a reminder. This Ivysaur is a huge help um, for today's speed run on Leaf Green. And yeah, basically I just sped run the game, and I made sure that he had starters and I had starters as well. And here I am. Yeah, so his journey, my friend's journey, is going to be starting off. He started off the game with a Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. I was like, dang, bro, you having a better start than me. But at this point, I have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander as well. So, uh, yeah. I just love the idea that we can, if I can help, I'm going to help. And then when I offered my help, he was like, well, if you need to do something, go ahead and try to get it done yourself. So I ended up getting the cut, and I did everything I needed to. So Oh wait, yeah, I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, yeah, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch. Not, I'm playing on one, not two, because I don't own the two. But yeah, dude, massive help, bro. He helped me out, just allowing me to use the Nintendo Switch too. So yeah. Finally, I was like, man, I need the starters. He was like, I need the starters too. And I was like, well, I need a cut, and I'm gonna have to speed run. He was like, well, get the starters first and then speed run. I was like, bet. So um yeah, I was able to do it. I was able to accomplish my goal because earlier today when I did the stream, I stopped stream because I didn't want the SS and ship to go away. So I was like, bro, the only way I can do this, I need somebody's help. I need to go find somebody that's gonna allow me to like trade over, but they have to have leaf green because I need the bell sprout too. And sure enough, my friend was there. He was like, bro, I got you. So uh, I did all the work and I made sure that I was able to do it. And here I am. Yeah. 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 A lot of work is going was happening behind the scenes today for tonight's stream. There was a lot of work that I did. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna play tonight if I don't get cut. I got the cut. I was like, bet. I was like, I'm not playing until I get cut. I need somebody to trade me something with cut. Mission completed. Mission completed. I'll show you too, Eddie. Let me just get through this cave. Are you going to do this in a Nuzlocke? No. I mean, I'm basic. I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm Nuzlocking. Ooh. I just learned Drill Peck, one of the strongest flying moves in the game. It's GG. We sweep the rest of the game with this Pharaoh. There's nothing going to be able to stop us now. As far as a Nuzlocke, I don't really do Nuzlocks. But I do cap myself. So right now, like, if I wouldn't call this like a Nuzlocke, but I locked myself out of using my starter. So I'm not allowed to. Ooh, I picked up a nugget. That's what's up. I'm not allowed to use a Charmander until I get to Lavender Town, which is I'm about to get there. So Charmander has been absent from streams for like the last 3 streams. I only used him for the first part. I EV trained him 252 EVs into the speed stat, and then I put him away so that I make sure that I don't mess up Charmander. You can trade into the game. How? Local, bro. I met up with him and he had his Switch and I had my Switch and we just traded. I'll show you. I'll show you everything you need to know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man, if you was in my city, dude, oh, bro, we'd be trading, bro. We would be trading. Lucas. I'm almost out of this cave. We're almost out. Yeah, no, you can. No, 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 no. So the way that you trade is like normal. You just go to the Pokemon Center. You in your Nintendo Switch and in my Nintendo Switch, you go into the Pokemon Center and we just trade like normal. Yeah, you can trade in game, but you have to have, you know what I'm saying, like Fire Red or Leaf Green. You cannot trade outside. It needs to be within the games. So yeah, yeah, I was able to do that. Man, like I said, missed huge opportunity, bro. If only they could have added Wi-Fi trading, bro. This game would have blew up. Like, this game would have sold a lot more if we had Wi-Fi trading. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This game would have sold like Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. Hey, I'll show you what I did. Hold on. Watch this. I just gotta get out of the cave. Man, you're pretty strong, Pharaoh. Even with the pursuit. Stab with a drill peck. Yeah, this cave, I don't like the rock tunnel. I still need to catch an onyx in here. That's right. Okay, so let's see if we can catch an onyx. We're looking for Machamp and onyx. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay. Okay, so let me look for a Machop and an onyx down here. Machop and onyx. Cooper. Okay, so there's a Machop and onyx that we're looking for down here. Onyx is going to be a little bit easier to find now. We don't want this Zubat. Okay, Max Ether. So Shelter is a Fire Red exclusive, while Staryu is a Leaf Green? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys get the better water on that one. I gotta give you on that one. You get the Staryu. Starmie's OP. What is this guy doing? A move or something? Okay, he's a move tutor. Okay, so we can get Rock Slide from here. That's very interesting. Okay. Machamp, Machop, and Onyx. Machop is 10%. Onyx is 10%. So the most common ones are going to be Geodude, Zubat, and Mankey. There goes one of our targets that we're looking for. This is Burton. We need to capture this. This is 10%. Let's get this done. First things first, switch to the Meowth. We go for a bite, special damage. Go for the flinch. Nah, you got the fine. I didn't frame perfect that. Let me try to see if I can frame it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A. Got you. No, I missed it. You gotta be perfect. You have to be perfect in order for it to work. Okay, so he's back out. The bind. Okay. Okay, so he's kind of hard to capture right off the jump. Pokeballs, he just pops out of him. Yeah, Onyx is one of the harder Pokemon to capture. Meowth gets KO'd right here, but that's okay. So I can safely switch it to the Ivysaur. We use Sleep Powder here. Now we go for the capture. Game. Okay, cool. Now we're just looking for a Machop. Okay. Oh, he wasn't supposed to go to. She wasn't supposed to go to box 14, but that's okay. A save, and now we're just looking for a Machop, and then we can move on. So let me just stand right here by these stairs. Nope. 35% Geodude. Not what we want. 35% Geodude. Not what we want. I could be KOing them, but I'm not going to do that. Ugh, another 30. Yeah, Geodude is going to be the most common thing we see. Zubat is the runner-up, 30%. Oops. No, we want to be on that floor. This floor. Yep. Nope. That's going to be 30%. Nope. 30%. Yeah, most of the people I see playing Fire Red Leaf Green right now, they don't know what they're doing, bro. They're over there sitting soft resetting. They got like 300 people watching. Like, bro, that's boring, bro. I don't even know how you can sit there and watch that. I was like, bro, that's boring. That is straight up boring, dude. I cannot do that. I was like, I gotta play the game. I cannot do that. I really wanted Cloyster on my team. Yeah. I mean, you get the Staryu, bro. I mean, Starmie can learn Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic. Starmie's good, dude. With the recover, nah, bro. That's you got the overpowered Starmie, bro. You got a good one. Yeah, but Staryu it is. Yeah, bro. You got a good. Don't worry about it, bro. I think the Staryu's better. I say Staryu's better. Yeah, the recover. Starmie is just really good. Like I said, you can just go Surf and Psychic, recover, and Thunder Wave on that thing. That thing's a boss. Surf for the stab and Psychic for the stab. You're good to go. Or you can go Ice Beam with the Thunderbolt. The Thunder Beam style. Get a Toro's Gang is carrying me right now. Yeah, I plan on getting one of those right here once I. Ooh, look, there goes our target. I plan on getting one of those once I make it to the Safari Zone. I'm capturing everything, so yeah, that's gonna be on the list for sure. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah. Let's switch to the Bellsprout. Yeah, Tauros is always fun to have on the team, man. I'm gonna catch me a Tauros. That's fun. Yeah, Tauros is fun. Love Tauros. Focus energy. Crit. Sleep. Cap. And then we get out of here. Oh, return earthquake. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, bro. Return. If you max out the happiness, bro, that thing's hitting over 100 power base, bro. This is the next best move to Hyper Beam, especially if happiness is maxed out. Especially, yeah. Returning the earthquake. Yeah, that's very, very good, dude. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah, return it with the earthquake. Nasty work. Nasty. Disgusting. That's nothing but big OP, baby. Yo, bro, the Tauros, yeah, bro, the Tauros with the return, bro, that's nasty, dude. Oh my gosh, Tauros is so fast too. Gosh, it's one of the best Pokemon for the Kanto region. He was a part of the big three: Snorlax, Tauros, and Chansey. The big three. Those guys were in every single team competitive. Monstrosities they were back in the 90s. Those guys were OP, man. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're just about out of here too. We caught our targets. There's no invisible items. We've picked up all the items up to this far, so we're making good time. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Make sure to hydrate. Keep some water next to you, please. On smooth request. Ooh, I wonder what this is. A Geo, dude. Run. Okay, got a pearl. And we're at the end of the cave. Dude, KO. No chance. Okay. Alright, we're at the end. I think there's an item at the end of here. I could be wrong. I was wrong. Okay, let's get out. Okay. We made it out. And there goes the last, there goes the fourth berry. The fifth berry is going to be at the power plant. So, that was the one that you want to grab on the way out. I'm just going to go ahead and heal real quick. And then I'll fight those trainers up there. But we've officially made it to Lavender Town. Finally. We're here. So you know what that means. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be me finishing Charmander's 252 special EVs. And we should have a Charmeleon by tomorrow. So I'll be working on that. So make sure to stop by so you can see me EV train our starter Pokemon. Because this is the next phase for our Charmander. So Charizard should be coming up soon. And he's going to be broken. He's going to be absolutely broken. Yeah, he's going to be absolutely broken. Just absolutely. Yeah, Charizard is going to be hitting like a nuke. Straight meteor. Like big business, dude. Nothing is going to be able to survive any of the flamethrowers this guy's got to throw. Sleep. Sleep. We go pursuit here. I'm just clearing out all the trainers to make sure I fight everybody as well as gather as much money as possible. And soak up these EV points and this XP that I really don't need. Ah, you survived. Very nice, very nice. Alright, cool. Okay, and then we fight the last person right here. The mountain air is delicious. My boy. My boy been stuck in the mountains. He's a mountain man. Alright, Eddie, check this out, man. I just wanted to get all this out of the way first. Show you all the progress I made earlier today. We just gotta clean up all these trainers. Get them out of the way. Cause I ain't got time. Cause I ain't got time. Yeah. I ain't got the time. No, 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 no. I ain't got that. Look at that, 684. That's all you got, man? Come up off that. Alright, and then this guy. What the? I don't like you. I don't like anyone better than me. What the dang, bro? What the? Hey, bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, my guy. Slow down, slow down. I appreciate the blunt. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, bro. But you gotta change that mindset, dude. Nobody's. I don't like anyone better than me. Nah, bro. Just relax, bro. It ain't like that. Just chill, man. Just chill, man. Don't be coming at me with that type of energy, man. You gonna get slid underneath that door twice. I'm just kidding. Twice, my boy. Twice. Okay, cool. So we're finally here to Lavender Town. Let me go ahead and talk to all the NPCs. Ghosts appear in Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits. Pokemon. Oh, what? Bro, killed. Look at that. The NPC said it. That's bad. This town is known as a gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. That's so sad. Do you believe in ghosts? Oh my gosh, what type of question is this? Oh my god. No. Yes. No, I don't. But there's ghost types. Yes. So there are believers. Oh my gosh, chill out, dude. You're scaring me. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. Dang, bro. Dang. Bro, you coming over here? They using the... And here's where I like when you enter here, you get to change your nickname. So here's where you change your nickname if you want to change your Pokemon's nicknames. And that's it. We're finally here. We're here at Lavender Town. Let me go in here. I'm searching for items that raise the stats of Pokemon. They're effective, of course. Oh, you're talking about just the X attacks. Do you know where I can get them? Yeah, go to Celadon City. Do you buy some revives? They're expensive. Yeah, no, don't buy those. PC. Sometimes a trainer duo will challenge you with 2 Pokemon at the same time. If that happens, you have to send out 2 Pokemon to battle. Okay, that's cool. Alright, you should have Great Balls for sale. Alright, that's what we're looking for. So, no more Pokeballs for us. Go ahead and buy some Great Balls. I'll buy those. And I'll buy some super repels. If I need to use the repel trick if I'm trying to hunt something else. So we'll buy 5 of those. Okay. And I can actually sell some stuff. Let's sell some stuff. Inventory's getting too packed. I mean, I can get rid of this. I don't need this. I can get rid of this. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. Okay, and I put up the nuggets. Let's see if my Meowth picked up anything. She did. Cherry berry. Alright, let's keep moving. Always make sure to try to check your pickup ability, because they're going to end up grabbing stuff along the way. Don't forget to check. And go over here. Go over here. We drop off the nugget, a max ether, a pearl, and let's check what we have in here. As far as items that I've been collecting, I'm hoarding. What am I hoarding? Oh, I can take this out. Okay, ethers, nice. Rare candies, nice. All good items. All right, leave those in there. Okay, cool. What do you have to say? See, this is exactly why we don't mess with Team Rocket like that, bro. Those guys are your enemies. They're not your friends. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I got smoke. I want to fight them now so bad. Bro, every time I come back to the Kanto Team Rocket, y'all always taking it up just another step further, bro. Y'all wow, bro. They don't say this in Pokemon Yellow. They don't say this in Pokemon Yellow, dude. So there's 3 NPCs that basically say K-I-double-L. This guy over here, the NPC over here, and then the NPC over here. So you don't really see that too much in Pokemon. But Lavender Town, leave it up to Lavender Town. Okay. So goal for tomorrow. I need to get the Slilf Scope. I won't be able to go into the Lavender. I won't fight. I can't fight Ghastly until I get the Slilf Scopes. So let me go ahead and go over here. Okay. And we're on Route 8. So let me just go ahead and check and see what's in the Route 8. Ooh, I want to catch it right now. I want one right now. We're going to catch a Growlithe right now. I want one on the team. It's the only Pokemon that we can catch at this moment. Yo, Eddie, you still in chat, bro? Let me know if you're still in chat, bro. I am? Okay, cool. Let me show you what I did, bro. Okay. Let me show you what I did real quick. Okay. So, whenever, dude, like, try to, like, if you can, like, try to meet up with somebody, see if anybody close to your friends, anybody, dude. Try to communicate, try to network, and see if you can trade with somebody. And what you want to do is when you guys are ready to trade, all you have to do is come over here and talk to this person right here. You may interact directly with your friends here. Which room would you like to enter in? So, you put Trade Center. Would you like to trade Pokemon? Yes. And then you save. Okay. Please decide which of you two will become the leader. The other player must join. So usually I just become the leader, and then the other person joins. It doesn't really matter, honestly, but usually I'll just be the leader because I'm the one making most of the trades. Um, and then only one person becomes the leader, and then the other one joins the group. So once you become leader, it says one player needed. So the other person would join the group, and then their ID will pop up, and then you guys go into the room together, and then you can trade. So that's how I was able to get all these Pokemon today. So check it out. I was able to get my Bulbasaur, Modest Nature, my Charmander that I started off with, and I've got a Timid Squirtle, right? So I got that out of the way. Let's move this. These don't need to be in here. I also got a Sandshrew, and I also caught a Bellsprout from Leaf Green. Right? So I've got 2 exclusive Pokemon so far, but there's still some more work that I have to do. I'll meet up with him later so I can get those done. But yeah, it's all in the works. Let me see what nature this Machamp. If this is Adamant, that Brave or something, that'd be nice. Let's see. If this is Timid or Modest, that'd be nice. Mild, eh. Yes! Yes! I don't care. Yes. Bro, that's my Steelix. Dude. Stop it. Game over, bro. Check out my Steelix. Check out my Steelix. Yeah, baby. Check out my Steelix. It's on the way, baby. It's on the way. It's on the way. Okay, so now I've got a Steelix there. Calm nature. Okay. Okay, this Pikachu's gonna end up being a Raichu, so I'm just holding on to it there. And Sandshrew, I need to make an egg of that because I won't be able to get any more, so I'm gonna have to make an egg of this, and I'm gonna have to make an egg of the Bellsprout. Okay. Yeah, and if check this out, Eddie. I wanted to show you this too because it's super important. So I can backtrack real quick because basically I made it to my goal for the night. So I'll backtrack a little bit, and I'll do this because I got the super repels, but I'm gonna save here, and I'm basically gonna be able to teleport anyway. So let me save. Watch this. So I'm gonna run back. We're not gonna get into any fights though. Okay. Yeah. So the toughest thing so far for this save file that I've experienced was just getting cut from somebody else. So let's go ahead and make our way back to Vermilion real quick. It's so funny how fast you can run through here, like, once it's all said and done, right? It was like taking me forever to get through here, but look how fast we're just running through now. Right? Isn't that weird? Nobody's stopping you, there's no fights. Look, we're already out of here. Literally. To the right. So funny. Okay. You're gonna want to see this, Eddie, because this is interesting. Mhm. So normally by the time you make it to this point, let me try go here. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back to Vermilion. Okay. I need to pick up the bike. I didn't pick up the bike. I'm so used to playing on red, blue, yellow. I was like, who needs a bike? Seriously. I got these running shoes, baby. Okay. So I want to show this to Eddie real quick. I still have the boat. I was able to keep the boat. The boat is not leaving. The boat will never leave Eddie. I will keep the boat forever. So the way that I was able to keep the boat was basically by not talking to the cut master, getting someone to trade me the cut. So basically when I was speed running, like I said earlier on stream, this was the Ivysaur I picked, and then I did a speed run. So I made it all the way. I did it all today. I beat Brock, I beat Misty, then I got the SS ticket. I went to go catch a Bellsprout, and then I taught it cut, and then I traded it over to myself. So if you look at my items, I don't have the cut, right? So I only have Flash because I never picked it up. So because I never picked it up, the ship will never leave. So it's pretty cool. So I'll just soft reset, teleport all the way back to my. I could have teleported, but I used some super repels, which is money. So I'll just reset. Yeah, but basically I get to keep the boat forever. In other words, and the boat's not going anywhere because I like the boat, and I don't want them to go to the Johto region without me. That strategy, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I didn't want the boat to leave. I wanted it to stay. Okay, so there's some hidden items in here. You can obviously see them in the bushes. Let me try to focus on catching this Growlithe first, though. Ekans, we don't want the Ekans. Yeah, I did the same thing that I did on Pokemon Yellow. I was like, bro, can I pull this off here? Yes, my answer is yes. If you want the boat, you can keep it forever. Okay, cool. Level 20. I have a Meowth, so I don't need another Meowth. We're looking for Growlithe. Oh, wait. Hold on. Growlithe. Remember? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, Growlithe can use Roar. Roar? No, he can use Roar. And speak of the legendary, baby. Ivysaur, don't KO this, okay? Don't KO, okay? Okay. I see you at the 4th badge, Erica. I'm at the same stage. Okay, cool, bro. Cool. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, we're like basically playing right next to each other. That's so cool. Very friendly and faithful to people. It will try to repel enemies by barking and biting. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Man, I would be so happy if that's like a... I don't even know. Like a naughty nature? I guess I'll take like a naughty nature or like a naive nature. I still want the flamethrowers to hit pretty hard. Maybe like a naughty... Yeah, like a naughty nature. Let's see what we got here. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something good. It's relaxed. So I'll just catch another one here later. Ooh, see, it comes with the roar. So the reason why I just want to go ahead and capture it is just to get it out of the way because of the roar. So I don't have to worry about that. Growlithe's been captured. We're good to go. Okay, so that was the only Pokemon that we need to capture in that route. Okay, switch over the Pokeball there. Okay. We fight the Gambler. I'm the gambling, rambling dude. That's what he said. Oh, hold on, baby. Smooth at the top, though. Ooh, level 24. Okay, I see you staying smooth. Can't be a hater. I can't be a hater. Okay, smooth at the top. His name is Rich too. You just gotta change that H to a O. You'd have Rico. Oh, there you go. They call him Rich Rico. I'm on your case like detective work. Take this guy out. Take this guy out, bro. What are you doing? Another one? A Vulpix. Okay. Yeah, I do need a Vulpix though. We're still gonna have to make some more trades. I will be able to complete the Kanto Dex 100%, but as far as the National, it's impossible, guys. You're not gonna be able to do it until we get Pokemon Emerald Sapphire and Pokemon Ruby Emerald Sapphire. So yeah, I'll be able to 100% the Kanto, minus the Mew. Minus the Mew. Oh wait, what if they give us the Mew and Emerald? They have to. Dang, that'll be cool. Oops, I went tackle. That's not good. Watch this. To counter what he just did. Whoever says Sweet Scent wasn't Sludge. Harden? Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot after I get the 8th badge. I'm training. I'm EV training squads. I'm EV training the team. None of my Pokemon that are gonna be EV trained are allowed to pass level 50. Max level cap is gonna be 50 for me. This Pharaoh is not involved as like it could go as many levels. This Pharaoh might just get to level 100, right? Because I don't care about this. Well, I don't want to say I don't care about this Pharaoh because I do, because I need it. But as far as like competitive battle play, this Pharaoh's gonna be. It's not gonna be fighting anybody. Um, but my other Pokemon that you see in box 14, all those guys are gonna be swole, and we need to watch out for this because this is a double battle. So let me do this. Okay. Ellie, these are new trainers. They don't exist in the original Kanto version games. So, first time fighting these two people. My boy Doug Trio, smooth at the top. She's staying smooth. she just stayed underground. She just disappeared from battle. Like, see you later. But we used our twin power, yeah, to get double whooped. Okay. I like pulling these trainers out from the line that they stand in. The other ones, they can't walk towards this way, though. I'm such a nerd. But that's okay, though. 624? Okay, okay. Fix your glasses. You see what she says? We must look silly standing here like this. Yeah, that's why I pulled y'all out from over there. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Synchronized standing line? Got a nice little quick attack. Okay. A little sucker punch. We go pursuit here. Oh, you quick attacked. Okay. 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 Respect. Respect. Do I get para? No. We're healthy. Okay. Oof. We get poison probably. No, we're good. Okay. Oof. All right. Okay. I remember her. She says the same thing. I literally just got done being in the Kanto like a week ago. Like literally like maybe like a week and a half ago. I was just playing Pokemon Yellow. So it's a refresher to see how clean Fire Red is. I'm literally completing the Kanto Dex again. Yes, bro, you're doing it again. Ah, okay. Am I gonna have a living Dex? Yes, you'll probably have a living Dex. Okay, just making sure. I'm probably gonna have a living Dex. It's the third generation though, so it's different. It's different this time. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. That's gonna happen. The poison has to, that has to happen at some point. I believe it's 30% chance. Okay, so I teleport. I still gotta grab the hidden items right there. I like how it asked me, do you want to go to Lavender Town? Yes, I do. Thank you. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. In Pokemon Yellow, I already have access to Surf, Flash, Strength, Cut, and Flash by this point. I mean, you could possibly do it in this one. I just didn't have somebody to trade me all the tools. But I could see myself doing a run like that. But I don't need to because this is the run. This is the safe now. You guys are the gangsters 3 years later that has the underground path shut down because of illegal battling. I remember what you guys were doing 3 years later in the Johto region. No, they're in the Kanto, not the Johto. Yeah, but these biker guys, they're still around. My bike's acting up. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. All right, what you got? Coughing. But you thought I was wheezing, though. But you thought I was wheezing, though. No. Self-destruct, burn tower. It's all coming back to me now. Not the self-destruct, burn tower, level 16, wheezing. I caught it, by the way. Yeah, that Pokemon is pretty tough to catch. Level 16 with the self-destruct. It could use it right on the first move. Oh, man. Nah, no worries, bro. You'll be alright. Okay, we fight this guy. You look good at Pokemon? Battling. Typo? You look good. You look good at Pokemon. Battling. Yeah, I feel like that's a. You look good at Pokemon battling. But how is your chemistry grade? Yeah, I feel like that should have said Pokemon battling. Yeah, I feel like that should have said you look good. You look like you're good at Pokemon battle or something. I don't know. It just didn't read right. I could be wrong. Because I know that when they use like Pokemon, they're like trying to like the Pokemon was like a statement. You look like you're good at Pokemon. You know, like it's like, oh, I get what that means, but you should have just battling Pokemon battling. But what do I know? Stab. Max damage. Ooh, you survived. Well, that's 4 times resistance. I expect you to. Mm -mm. Mm -mm 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 -mm. Okay. And one more person to fight here on this route. Alright, let's play a game. You gamble too, don't you? He stays smooth at the tap. Oh, you got a Poliwag? Cool. I'm a fan. I love Poliwag. Ooh, another Poliwag. That's what's. But why your left eye look like that, though? My boy, put your glasses on. Oh, bow down to the world, to the Poly world. Dude, Poliwag, you're so cool. Such a cool Pokemon. Drat came up short. That's alright though. Alright, so that's the last person that we need to battle right there. Let's go ahead and grab all the hidden items in this route. Alright, let's see. There's 3 items. One super important berry that you need to grab from here. And that's going to be the Lumberry. The Lumberry is the most important. And then the last one's right here underneath us. I mean, I could catch this though. I just don't know if I'm going to get hit with Roar before I get a chance. So let me try to capture this for the Firestone. For my Arcanine. And I might get a good nature here. But it might roar, so GG. Okay, you're still here. Alright, so can I sleep powder and not miss? Okay, good. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Doesn't matter. If you wake up, you wake up. Alright, let's go for the tackle. Ooh, you took a lot more damage than usual. Well, the other one was relaxed. Alright. Let's see what this is. This is for the Firestone Arcanine. Just for the Dex, it doesn't matter. If it's a good nature, then I'll train it. If it's not, it's for the Dex, Firestone. Okay, good. We're gonna need another one anyway. Okay, there goes the 3rd item. And we're all done with this route. There's nothing for us to capture anymore. I am curious. I do want to see what this nature Growlithe is. I mean, I'll take one, I guess, if it's like modest or timid, so I can use the crunch and the flamethrowers. I wouldn't mind a timid one or a modest, I guess. Oh, please be something good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Please be something good. Careful. Nah, that's not gonna be it. That's not it. Okay. They both come with Flash Fire as well. They don't have the Intimidate. I think I'd rather choose the Intimidate. It's okay, because that's going to be an Arcanine. Okay, let's make our way to Celadon City. We're done with this route. We picked up all the hidden items. This path is closed in 3 years. this path. The underground path, 3 years from now, ends up getting shut down because there's illegal Pokemon battling happening down here. And the best way they went about uh, stopping it was just completely shutting down the path that we're on right now. Hold on, hold on. So there's some hidden items in here. I'm going to pass them up right now. Seems like there's a lot of them. I just wait till I get the item fighter. Okay. There's a hidden item right there. I can see it on the floor. 7. Just one. Okay, and then Route 7 Pokemons contain of 1 second. Meowth, Pidgey, Oddish, and Growlithe. There's nothing for us to capture here. We can move on. Which officially puts us at Celadon City. We have now made it. We're here. We're staying smooth. We got the best store in the business. And yeah, we're basically, I want to say, halfway. We're almost about halfway. We're doing good. We're doing good. So that means tomorrow I'm going to be soft resetting for an Eevee. I'm also going to come over here for the storyline. I'm also going to come over here and get me a better Abra. I'm looking for a modest one. Coin case is required. I guess I can go pick that up quick. Why not? This gentleman gives it to us. And if you can see on the table, my boy is having some sip. Yeah, hey. So he's chilling. We got a coin case now. And let's go ahead and look at the items, the Pokemon that we can purchase from here. Yo, thanks for hitting the love. I appreciate that. So tomorrow I'm going to be coming back. We're going to be farming for some of these Pokemon. I do want an Abra. I do want a Dratini. I do want a Scyther. And I do want a Porygon. Porygon, I'm going to have to come back for. Because for the love of wow. Okay, just look at that number. We'll talk about that later. Scyther, I'm going to need a Scyther. I want my Scizor. We're going to go for a Scyther. It's going to be Jolly or Adamant. Dratini. It could be either Naughty or Naive. You want to keep the attack intact, but you also want to make it fast. I don't recommend going Adamant because then you lose your Dragon move, so don't do that. And I don't recommend just full going Modest Nature neither because you have great attack. So I either say like Naughty, Naive, maybe Hasty, something of that sort. So I'll figure out what I'm going to get here. I already have my Claire, but I do want a Modest or a Timid Abra. So I'm going to come back for that tomorrow. What do we have here? Ooh, these are some good items. Ooh, the yellow flute. Okay, dude. Yo, okay. And these are TMs. Ooh, the best TMs. There you go. That's Ice Beam. I could just tell you right off the jump. That's Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and the Flamethrower. Yeah, those are going to be the best ones. Gary says, Pharaoh's Evolution is ho-oh. $20 should have saved for the new generation Wind and Wave. Yeah, that game's not coming out for like another year. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Can I use Cut here? I can pick up Fly. Okay, let me pick up the Fly. While I'm here, I might as well. Ooh, they're going to want to battle. Okay, let's battle. Our love knows no bounds. We're in love, and we show it. Oh, okay. These two. One's got a Rapidash and one's got the 9. Okay, that's cool with me. Well, there goes your Rapidash, and then there goes your 9. missed the move because I know you try to hit Dugtrio. Did I take a good guess? Ha, you didn't even hit anybody. You went for safeguard. Okay. Okay. This time around, it's not like Pokemon Yellow. I don't have to worry about inventory space. Talk to him. So, of course, I can pick up the fly. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone. I'm here. I'll make this up to you. And there goes Fly. Now we officially have access to the Fly. So what I'll do is... And there you go. We can now fly everywhere we've been, which puts us in a real good position to travel back and forth to all the locations that we've already visited. Voila! Giving me access to more of the map whenever I need it. So yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I do appreciate everybody that came and stopped by. I had a great time. I'm glad that I was able to do some extra work and make sure that I get to keep the SS Anne forever. Because I'm a big fan of the ship. What can I say? Staying smooth, baby. Staying smooth. That's what the SS stands for. And yeah, we did it. So I get to keep the boat in my save file. Unfortunately, though, it's not all fun and games because I don't have cut. See that? So I will never have cut if I don't talk to this guy. But guess what? I don't care. Because y'all get to stay there forever. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I do appreciate everybody that came to stop by, as well as those that hit the like button, because it does help the channel. So, yeah, make sure to stop by tomorrow, because I'm going to be working on some more stuff. Tomorrow's going to be a jam-packed day, because I got to do a lot of work. Charmander is going to be happening. Celadon City, we got to be doing that, too. We got to get the slope scope first. And then I'm going to possibly be restarting for the Eevee that's in this building right here, the Celadon Mansion. But yeah, so that's it, everybody. Make sure you drink some water. And as I usually say, and as I always say, see you soon. Stay safe. Stay smooth. Later, y'all.